Kim Kardashian, the renowned entrepreneur, reality television icon, and founder of Schemes, recently shared a deeply personal and emotional moment with her fans and family through the latest episode of her family's long-running Hulu series, The Kardashians. In this heartfelt scene, Kim was seen sitting down with her youngest daughter, Chicago, who is just 7 years old, as she carefully opened a long-awaited package. The contents of this package were nothing short of extraordinary for Kim, a cherished Bible that once belonged to her late father, Robert Kardashian. With gentle excitement in her voice, Kim explained to Chicago that this was something incredibly special because it had been owned by her daddy, who had passed away when Kim was still young. She spoke softly about how, even though people leave this world when they go to heaven, their energy and love remain with us forever, imparting a tender life lesson to her little girl while unveiling this family heirloom. As Kim pulled the Bible from its packaging, she revealed that this was no ordinary book. It was listed in a high-profile auction as the Robert Kardashian signed, inscribed, personally owned the living Bible, given to OJ Simpson. The reality star admitted that she had only just received it and hadn't even opened it yet, but she couldn't contain her thrill. In a direct address to the cameras, Kim dropped a bombshell. If anyone had been wondering who the mysterious winner was in the recent auction of items from OJ Simpson's estate, it was none other than her. She had been the secret bidder all along, determined to bring this piece of her father's history back into the Kardashian family where it belonged. Delving deeper into the backstory during a confessional interview, Kim explained the intricate and somewhat frustrating journey she undertook to acquire the Bible. It all started when she learned that her father's personal Bible, which he had gifted to his close friend OJ Simpson many years ago, was being put up for auction as part of settling Simpson's estate after his passing. Wanting to keep things private and avoid the spectacle of a public bidding war, Kim reached out directly to the attorney handling OJ Simpson's estate. She made a generous offer to purchase the Bible outright, without it going through the auction process, hoping for a discreet transaction that would honor her father's memory quietly. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. Those private emails and communications somehow leaked to the media, specifically appearing on TMZ, which drew even more attention to the item. This leak caused a surge in interest from other bidders, driving up the potential price and turning what Kim hoped would be a simple family matter into a publicized event. Feeling manipulated and not wanting to fall victim to the situation, Kim cleverly decided to enter the auction anonymously. She used an alias to place her bids, ensuring that her famous name wouldn't be linked to the process and inflate the cost further due to celebrity association. Her strategy paid off spectacularly. She won the Bible, securing it for the family without the world knowing it was her until she chose to reveal it on the show. What made the discovery even more poignant was Kim's realization upon examining the Bible closely. She had initially thought it was simply a Bible that her father had purchased specifically for OJ Simpson, inscribing it with motivational messages before giving it to him. However, as she turned the pages and saw her father's name etched and inscribed throughout, she understood the deeper truth. This was Robert Kardashian's own personal Bible, one he had used and cherished himself. The notes, highlights, and personal touches were from her dad's own spiritual journey. Robert had passed this treasured possession to his best friend OJ during one of the darkest periods of Simpson's life, offering words of faith and encouragement rooted in Jesus' teachings as a source of strength and motivation. Kim's eyes lit up with emotion as she shared this with Chicago, explaining how her daddy had given this book to his best friend to help him through tough times. The historical context added layers of complexity and nostalgia. Robert Kardashian gifted the Bible to OJ Simpson in June 1994, right after Simpson's infamous arrest following the slow-speed Ford Bronco chase that captivated the nation. This was during the height of the preparations for Simpson's murder trial, where Robert himself played a significant role as part of the defense team, often referred to as the Dream Team. The trial, which accused Simpson of the murders of his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman, was a media circus that thrust the Kardashian family into the public eye long before their reality TV fame. Robert Kardashian, a successful attorney known for his integrity and kindness, had a deep friendship with OJ Simpson that dated back years. Despite the controversy surrounding the trial, where Simpson was ultimately acquitted, the bond between the two men was evident in gestures like this Bible gift. Robert passed away tragically in September 2003 at the age of 59 from esophageal cancer, leaving behind a legacy that his children, including Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, and Rob, have always held dear. OJ Simpson himself succumbed to prostate cancer in April 2024 at the age of 76, leading to the estate sale where personal items like this Bible surfaced. The auction house, Golden Auctions, handled the sale, and initially the estate's executor, Malcolm Laverne, had rejected Kim's private offer. Reports from earlier in the year indicated that Kim had proposed around $15,000, but Laverne explained it wasn't financially viable for the estate, which was focused on paying off debts. He noted that accepting such a low offer would essentially break even after legal fees, and if it had been substantially higher, like $150,000, they might have approved a private sale. In the end, the Bible sold for $80,276, a sum that Kim quietly paid through her anonymous bid. Despite the high cost and the drama surrounding the acquisition, Kim's joy was palpable. She expressed immense gratitude for having this tangible connection to her father, a man whose influence continues to shape her life. From his legal acumen that helped build the family's foundation to his unwavering support during Kris Jenner's marriage and beyond, Robert Kardashian remains a guiding figure for Kim. She has often spoken about how his values of hard work, loyalty, and faith inspire her daily, especially in her roles as a mother to North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, and as a businesswoman navigating the complexities of fame.